attempt number 1 of recording this. And it's Thanksgiving in America, anyway. November 27th, 2025. As of recording. This year's been weird. I've lost some friends. I've lost some family. My father died this year. Some friends have more or less shown their true colors, and I've had to kind of cut them off. Because they're just, I don't know. We'll get into that later. But it's Thanksgiving. I wanted to show thanks and say thanks to all that I have going on right now. As much as I feel like I am struggling, or say I'm struggling, and yes, I did dye my hair blue. I fuck it up every time. It's a thing. But I wanted to have thanks, or say thanks, for having electricity, running electricity, with my name on the bill, running gas, like the stove works, heating works, and the house is fine, the plumbing works, getting the plumbing upgraded here in December, January, getting connected to city water, and that'll have my name on it. Excuse me. I have a roof over my head, and a house with 2.5 bathrooms, and rooms that I hardly walk into anymore. Like, I have a guest bedroom in my house. I hardly even go in there. I mean, I'll go in there just to make sure that I don't have, I don't know, bugs, squatter, something. I don't fucking know. But, like, I hardly use it. I mean, the bed is made. I have, like, stuff there for my mom for when she visits. But not much outside of that in terms of that room. I have a workout room, which is, I've never had a workout room, like a gym room where, like, that's where I put all my workout equipment in. That shit's like, most people are like, yeah, no, let's put it in the garage and then we move the car or whatever the fuck. And it's like, no, I'm not doing that. I got a whole specific room. Like, dog, I got I mean, sure, it's all Peloton equipment and like a Bowflex thing, but like, it's a workout room. It's separate from the rest of the house. I mean, it's a room. I mean, it's in the house, but it's like separate from the bathroom. And like, there's a door that you have to open to get into a hallway and walk. Yeah, no, it's it's not like it was like right there, like in the last house. If you've been following at least my content for a little while, my last house was single panel wood wall. This computer was like right next to like some workout equipment. In like the living room, you know, there was like a different couch behind me, entirely different setup. That was a 2-bed, 2-bath. This is I don't even know how many bedrooms I can technically count. So there's a big bedroom, there's a guest bedroom, there's a workout room, which is technically a bedroom, but I converted that. And then there's this room. So that's what, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, with a living room, you know, and the living room is technically the dog's. And that this door right here technically leads out into the living room. Massive backyard, 7 apple trees, 6 herb boxes, all this shit. I'm so thankful, dog. I'm so blessed to be here. And it's hard to keep that in vision, that I have all this shit lined up for me. And I'm so thankful for all of it. Like, and it's just, it doesn't come with its set of bitters, I guess. It's not all sweet over here. I'm so thankful for what I got. I'm just thankful that I'm in a very good place that most people would, I don't know, do a lot for, I guess. I would do a lot for this. I know that. And I don't have to worry about much. I got a very sweet dog that loves people. It's adorable. Um, I got laundry running right now. Got the dishwasher running. I have an actual dishwasher now. That shit's fucking wild. Or like a dishwasher appliance, right? Like the last house didn't have that, and then like getting that fucking issue squared away in this house was it was a thing. But the fact that I have that running it by the end of the year is it's a lot because I didn't have that before. You know, I have a new computer on the way, which is amazing. Thank you for the Black Friday sales on that shit. Um, yeah, and that shit's actually going to be an upgrade. You know, and it feels weird to have so many things go right and still kind of I don't know if complaining is the right word or because I'm not griping. It's just things suck, and to go over a lot of the things that do suck. Um, I don't know. It's like watching a Kubrick film. You know, I guess I'm just being real with the situation. Where it's like you're watching a really good film, and it's like objectively perfect, or at least as good as a movie could be for what it's trying to accomplish. But you're still sitting there like, oh, but like little aspects here and there, right? It could be better. I don't know. It feels like that for me anyway. Even though a lot of those just being real moments may or may not have a lot more weight than like, oh, like I wish you'd shifted that edit 5 frames over or whatever the fuck, right? Like I wish my dad was still alive. You know, the dude died at the age of 64, which is young. You know, he wasn't even a senior yet. Like technically, like here in America, you're officially a senior once you hit 65. He wasn't even there yet. He was 1 year off, and it's like, dude didn't even get to retire. Dude died with his boots on, and I guess that's admirable. I know I wanted that for ever. I know I admired that, like for the longest time, especially in my 20s. Like, yeah, no, I want to die with my fucking boots on. I want to be making film until the day I die. I want to be doing X, Y, Z until the day I die. I want to die with my boots on. Like, what am I like? Valhalla, let's go. You know. And I see my dad, and I don't know if I want the same for me. I don't know if I want to die with my boots on. Eh? And this will be the first year um, where I go through a lot of shit without my dad, and that's it's been hard. It's been harder for my mom than me, and and I guess that's another thing. I guess being real about a lot of people have like these big family get-togethers, right? Like the whole family gets together. All the cousins go on a walk and get stoned, right? Right? But like, I don't have that. I haven't had that in a long time. The last time I saw a cousin on Thanksgiving was 2019, and like the dude gave me a flu, like a flu that almost killed me. I mean, granted, like there's some things that may or may not have transpired during Thanksgiving that I'm not going to talk about right now. But the dude gave me a flu because he was on the tail end of a flu, and I wasn't vaccinated that year. And I'm vaccinated this year, thankfully, but it's not like the dude's going to, yeah, I don't know, whatever. And yeah, no, that's the thing. It's not like we're having big family get togethers. Last year wasn't a big family get together because my dad was sick. He had cancer. So it's not like we had family over. It was just me, the dogs, mom, dad, who was barely holding on. Everything was soaked in fucking butter. Right? And then, like, this year, it's even smaller. It's just me and my mom and the dogs. And it's not like we're having family coming over. It's not like we want a whole lot of family coming over. But, like, I see other families that are having these gigantic get togethers. And I'm like, I'm a little bit jealous. But, like, I know my social battery wouldn't have held together very well. I know that, like, I would have not have enjoyed it as much as, like, smaller family get-togethers, like, but like the fact that it's getting smaller and I don't have a significant other um right now anyway. I mean, I have people that I'm talking to, but it's not like that, not right now. um and and I could go on about how I wish things were different for this and the other thing, and how my father's death has affected me all the way up until now. I've been creatively kind of bankrupt up until, like, I just got back home from my mom's, like, birthday week off in Hawaii. Like, like, the Cloak and Hound project has been officially stuck in mud. I mean, very little progress here and there, but, like, very little. It's been very slow progress up until, like, this month, like the later half of this month, like last week, right? Like, and then I get like 4 songs done in like a week with like 4 different singers, and like, so it's like very, very, very slow, fast, slow, fast, and then it's kind of like that, and it's like it's an accordion, you know? It's like an accordion. It's like you draw it out, then it crunch it in, and then draw it out again. But like, I wish things were more moderate, not so much like ebb and flow, you know? Um, and I know I may or may not be able to get that or attain that, um, at least immediately speaking. But and that's also the other thing. Things that I'm not quite as thankful for, but still I feel like um, are worth being real about. You know, like, I wish my dad was still here. I wish my dad was still alive because he'd be at least supportive of a lot of this, or at least what I'm going through now. I don't know if I'd be still living in the same house if he was still alive. That's also another question. Because I doubt I'd be in the same house. And even if I did move while he was still alive and recovering and whatever the fuck, I doubt I'd be in this house. I'd be in an entirely different house that he would like, not I would like. Does that make sense? So things would have been a little bit different, I guess. And I guess I should be thankful for the way things turned out now, and not that way, I guess. I don't fucking know. Because, like, end of the day, I still want my dad back. But I don't know if that would have resulted in the same things that we're getting today. And I guess I'm thankful for that. But at the same time, it's like, that's a bitter pill to take, dog. That's that's a bitter thing to be thankful for. And I hate saying it like that, you know? Because my dad was a lot to a lot of people. He was a great guy. And I don't want to, like, suck his dick like that. But, like, ask all of the people that he worked with. He was a lot to a lot of people. And I kind of feel like a lot of people would. I personally, I wish people gave his name some rest. Because, like, end of the day, he's my father, my mom's husband. And at the end of the day, we just want to heal. And we can't while everybody's like, let's hold a golf tournament in his name. Let's hold this in his name. And, and it's like, great. You're having all this shit done in his name, but at the same time, I don't know if I could heal while hearing his name over and over, like being brought up like that, you know? Um, so I'm going through that, and like, it's not something I wish on everybody. As blessed as I am, I still don't wish, I still don't wish a dead parent, especially like this, a dead parent that was not only a good parent, um, but was a lot to a lot of people in a lot of ways. And um, in that aspect, I wish he was still alive because I feel like he would have, I at least understood a lot of what I'm going through now, and at least would have made the attempt to help because my mom can't. She works with horses. It's not like she has the same line of work that I do, or at least something adjacent like my dad did, um, where he had connections and shit. And like, I was able to connect with some of the people that knew my dad, but not everybody. Um, and I'm sure if I reached out, some of those people would be like, "Oh yeah, you, yeah, no, let's help you out." But like, I have no idea how to reach any of those guys or even remember their name. And I know there's some people out there that came off a little strong after his death, and it's like, back the fuck up, and they didn't. So it's like they're kind of on. I wouldn't say they're on my shit list, but they're walking towards it. Um, so I've and it's things like that where I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying, to be nice, and I'm trying not to be an asshole about it. But at the same time, it's like, at what point do I whip out the inner asshole in me and just be like, "Hey, buddy, get the fuck out," you know? So I don't know. So I'm thankful over this shit, and it's just, not everybody has the opportunity to be where I'm at right now, I guess, or at least in the situation where I'm like cozy like this, right? Um, but just being real, I wish my dad was still here in that aspect, and I wish certain things were still back certain ways or whatnot. You know, I'm 37, going on 38, and I kind of took. It's another thing I need to be real about is I've been looking for work because I took because when my dad died in January, I had to take some time off of work and all that, and that turned into an 11-month, almost year-end break. On I was taking care of my dad, and then my dad died, and thankfully I've been able to sail on whatever I've had um, up until now. But finding work or getting back into the work cycle has just been atrocious, man. Um, Especially with my experience and background. Um, it's difficult because my network was small, and when I dropped out, I knew it was going to be difficult, but I didn't think that it was going to be this hard. And I know it has a lot to do with the general landscape of all of it. It's the entire landscape, and I'm sure AI has a lot to do with it, and I mean a lot. Chat GPT and all that. And I'm not the type of guy that'll set up a bot and just be like, send my resume to 500 employers and see what the fuck we get. you know. Um, so we'll see um, where that goes. But I did want to make more content, but at the same time, this year I wanted to make a lot of content. But the death of my father and dealing with that, and like tying up loose ends for most of the year. Or I mean, my mom and I thought we were gonna be like, yeah, we'll tie up loose ends, and this will take 3 months maybe. Nah, dog, it took all year, and like we're still dealing with like some loose ends that are just still still dealing with loose ends, and it's like I feel like we're gonna be dealing with loose ends for at least until the end of the year. I feel like into next, still be getting mail or whatever the fuck, I don't know, but my mom's been doing a really good job on tying those loose ends, at least on her end anyway, because she was so entwined with it. But yeah, it's just been a lot this year um, in terms of creation of content and all that. I wanted to stream more on the channel. I wanted to, create more content. Um, and I'm doing this all with no notes, by the way. So if this seems a little rambling, I'm sorry. Um, oh, and another thing. I won't say one last thing quite yet, but another thing is a lot of creators, and I was kind of going through this on my Discord last night, and I was kind of having a conversation with at least a couple of buddies about this, and you know, one of my favorite, and I think I bring this up on another video. I don't know if it's, and I guess we could start um, uh, on a couple creators. A lot of the creators that I've been following for at least the past 6, 7, 8, 9 years have just been gone. Are no longer creating for one reason or another. Just they're no longer here, and with no announcement for at least two of them. Um, the third one, I don't know. Because I know the two. Then I don't know if I should bring up names or quite yet, but I don't know if I should name names here. But I know one YouTuber was just. I mean, he still has a Discord up, and his YouTube channel is still up, but dude hardly uploads. I know you got like a day job and like a kid, and that sucks out all your time. And I just, I'm sitting there on his Discord server like, Doug, we used to get content every week. Now we haven't gotten anything in like a year or two. I mean, we might have gotten some this past year, but like um, that's like an upload schedule for like JonTron or something, right? Like uploads nothing for a year, then like gets a like. But that's also the other thing. Not everybody's JonTron. And I know that guy said some really controversial things in the past, but so I bring up JonTron in the way that the dude had a really inconsistent upload schedule in that kind of same fashion. But then the other content creator I was following for really closely that had a really good community going didn't just like at least they announced like, hey, we are indefinitely not going to stream, but there was still no announcement of like, hey, we're coming back. There was also still no announcement of like, hey, I'm quitting forever on either account. And I guess these people owe us nothing. I They don't owe me anything, but it would be nice to have like an update, like, hey, look, you have all these people that follow you, and then like, and they just don't know. Like, you're just gonna, I don't know. Had to Irish goodbye some people that were actively following and like enjoying your content. Feels a little cold, sure, but at the same time, you know, I don't know. And then, of course, the other one that I was kind of hinting at would be Patrick Rothfuss. So it's like, what do you want your fans to do when you're not being transparent about what the fuck is going through? Like, and that's why I set this YouTube channel up. I wanted to be at least transparent about what the fuck was going through, and how it was going through. you know, like I'm still doing the bagpiping thing. It's just like I'm still recruiting. I haven't pulled out like ads or whatever, but like I'm starting to think I should to at least to recruit some people to play with something. I don't know. Um, I know I need a coach, but the one guy that's in my area hasn't responded to my email. I've tried to email him, and I tried to call, and he didn't pick up my phone call. So there's that. Um, yeah, yeah. So that's kind of why I set this up, is that I wanted to be transparent about how things were going, at least with the output that I've been producing. Um, I can't show much out of the Cloak and Hound project yet, but I promise that there are 4 songs within a demo setting. Nothing official. All of the vocalists that came through are not official band members. I am looking for a female singer that will be a permanent stay in the band. And when I do, then we can re-record those tracks and produce an actual album with whatever the fuck we got. Um, but until then, I'm gonna continue working on these demo tracks to see how far I can get with them, and I think those will be uploaded by the end of the year. If they don't get uploaded by the end of the year, I should have an explanation video of why, just to keep myself accountable. And I guess I should be thankful my team made it to the World Series, even if they didn't win. You know, um, I was not expecting the Jays to go to the World Series, so making it to the playoffs was enough for me. Making it to the World Series is bonus. Winning one would have been Winning the World Series would have been even more of a bonus. And to see how the Jays performed in the World Series was fucking amazing. To see a 22-year-old pitcher like strike out $1 billion team, that was fun to watch. It was just too bad they lost, but I saw what I wanted to see out of that World Series. Would I love to have? Would I have loved to have seen them win? By them, I mean the Blue Jays. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen the Jays beat the shit out of the Dodgers, but that's not what happened. I'm just glad the Jays made it to the series in the beginning with, because they were last in their division 2024, and they're making some moves this season to where I hope they make it back to the series and they win. Um, I hope they make those good trades and they make it back, but again, it's not something that I'm going to be expecting to happen. Like making it to the World Series is making it to the playoffs is hard. Making it to the MLB is hard. Like, and then you have to like sit there and perform on a level to get you to the playoffs is like, wow, okay. So I'll be I'll be content with a good year out of the Blue Jays, but if they make it to the playoffs or anything, I still consider that fucking bonus. It's been a weird year. A bunch of content creators kind of dipped this year. Um, lost some friends this year, but I gained so much in return that it's hard not to have the silver linings be be thanked for at least. And as thankful as I am, it's good to keep a solid, realistic lens on how things are and where you are. If that makes sense. Like, I'm glad that I have like what I have, and I'm happy for a lot of things that are coming in. But I'm also just being real. I kind of wish I was a little bit more productive with content and this, that, and the other thing, right? Like, and I kind of wish other creators were kind of more open and transparent with their audiences, which they aren't always. But like, it sucks that I follow a lot of the content creators that just kind of Irish goodbye some people um, with little to no, you know, like announcement or say whatsoever. Um, I would at least appreciate like, hey, look, this shit ain't working for me anymore. I have to like shift something. I'm burnt out on this. This isn't working out for me. This, that, or the other thing. You know, something. You know, um, but to just ghost an audience of thousands of people is it's a little weird to me. Um, but that's just how I see things, and I guess I get lost in my own head sometimes. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Because I know a lot of what. I don't know. I don't know because I know a lot of what I say, or at least have to say here, as holds some sort of merit, right? Like I know these people owe us nothing, but I would like to at least hear from my favorite creator or favorite creators in whatever fields. Like, hey, look, it's been real, but like I need to focus on me, right? I need to shift over on something. You might see some on this YouTube, Twitch channel, whatever the fuck, every so often. But like, I need to do different shit. I mean, I don't know. It's see that's also the other thing for me is that a lot of these creators do so well in communicating, right? At least YouTubers. YouTubers are so much better in communicating than Twitch people. But like, and even then, some of the YouTube people just dip and don't. Like Drogain just dipped. But like, generally speaking, like at least on a lot of the bigger YouTube channels, you'll get like, hey, look, I can't. I'll quit, retire. Like there was that whole like several month period of like um, a bunch of YouTubers that just retired and they made a bunch of like retirement videos, which I entirely understand. But at least those YouTubers uploaded a video like, hey, look, this is why this channel's dead. Hey, yeah, this is why you're not seeing any more uploads past this date, right? Like, like this is why. But yeah, just wanted to come up, say thanks, show thanks, bookmark this as a video in the future for the orchard. And I know I've got a little bit of a mess on the couch behind me. I'm still working on that. Getting that's the DJ tray and some other things. But yeah, I got. I'm still trying to organize life out here, and I at least wanted to come up for almost an hour and at least be transparent about some shit and show thanks for all that I got going on right now. And if anybody's seeing this, any sort of viewers are here, I thank you. Thank you for showing up. I love you. Um, my phone is blown up, but yeah. Thank you guys. I want to thank the world for being the way it is now, because I feel like some people um, uh, just don't know what they're losing when 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 they cut out. I don't know. It's been a hard year. It's been a weird year. It's been a weird year. I don't know if it's been the hard year. I feel like, well, I want to say, uh, I want to say June to June was June 24, 2024. June 2024 to June 2025 was the hard year, and just stepping out of that 12-month period, which was difficult for me and my family, and yeah, even to the friends I've lost this year too. I want to thank them for um, at least showing their true colors for who they were this year. That way, that way I could send one less card out this year in terms of Christmas. And um, if there's anything I'm missing this year, I'm sure I can get to it later. But yeah, just wanted to get on, at least prove that I'm still alive up here and working on some stuff. Final thing I wanted to say is that I wanted to do some live streaming here on this channel, um, on the Major League Apple Orchard channel. I don't know what I want to stream yet, but I do know that I wanted to get up and start streaming, like for real. Um, I don't know if I wanted to stream the writing process of my book, um, some video games or whatnot. I don't know. Bagpipes. I don't know if I can stream my bagpipes because I'm not playing for that long. I'm not playing for 4 hours a day. Not like that anyway. I mean, I'm practicing intermittently throughout the day, but like, I'm not taking a 4 to 5 hour chunk out of my day and practicing like that. Um, if anybody has any ideas, let me know. I'm here. I'm listening. I'm still a very small creator with a tiny follower count. So we'll see. We'll go from there. And this channel will grow. I'm hoping. Um, like these apple trees. They're looking really happy out in the backyard. Um, but yeah, having that said, um, I think I have to cut this video down. Um, and yeah, yeah, yeah. I just wanted to come out, say hi, say thank you for everything, and I hope you guys are having a good Thanksgiving and or a better Thanksgiving than than I'm dealing with. Because yeah, while this year is something that I'm definitely thankful for, it's definitely something that I have to be very real about as well. Because it's like, uh, shit ain't all sunshine out here. there's a few clouds in the sky. Um, there's a storm on the horizon that's just passing, and while things could be better, I'm still very thankful for a lot of the things that I do have, and that's still going on right now. Um, and I want that for everybody else right now, today, right now. Just because I feel like we need more of that. Like, while it is important for us to be thankful, I still feel like it's good to be real about everything, you know? Um, and I just heard this phrase the other day: when you have rose-colored glasses, every every flag is red. Um, so yeah, I kind of wanted to take that home today and kind of share my sentiments and where I've been at recently. While I'm so very thankful of everything, it's just please be real of where everything is, and if there's people that you can help with this year and next year, you don't have to. It doesn't need to be Thanksgiving. It doesn't need to be Christmas. It doesn't need to be New Year's. It doesn't. It could be a Tuesday in June. With no holidays going on, and like, just be nice to each other. Help each other out, Doug, because like we need more of that this year, and it's so easy to just be so disillusioned of like, you know, it's so easy to get in the mindset of just like get off my porch, asshole. You know, and I hate that. I hate how we look at some people like they're gum on our shoe, like he just stepped in gum, like yeah, gross. You know, at least like help each other out. Hey, that's all. That's all. I'm gonna try and leave you with that. All right, I'm gonna stop recording now before I get my shit too sad, and I'm gonna try and edit some of this together and see where we go. This video is gonna be a mess. All right.